Welcome back, everyone. We're here at the Fintech Summit with Entrepreneur TV Middle East, and with me we have our first victim of the day, Martin Blechta, the BCG partner. You're currently situated in the finance sector, right? In BCG, Fintech, all those cool buzzwords that we're going to be speaking about today.
Yes.
So tell me a little bit about yourself and what's new in BCG and in the sector.
Sure. So I'm based here in Dubai and I lead our banking business mainly in Saudi Arabia. I cover two topics mainly, digital transformation and also we help many of our clients build new digital ventures and neobanks.
Okay, amazing. Would you say that you can point out sort of the trends that the fintech world is entering in the next couple of years?
Indeed. I think, look, it is definitely a super exciting space. I think banking, obviously, is for the right reasons, maybe the most highly regulated sector in the world. But fintech basically allows us to take some of this regulatory burden away and allow for some amazing innovation. I think also in the Middle East, what is very good is there's plenty of capital to actually fund building some of these new ventures. And we see a lot of very exciting new propositions and companies being built here in the Middle East.
Do you think that fintech, is developing because we have crypto that came in, we have, blockchain that came in? Do you think this is kind of the answer that the banks have to all these, digitalized, let's say, currencies popping into the world now?
Yeah, I think to be honest, I would maybe separate the two. I don't think the Crypto Association is doing very good marketing for fintech. But definitely, I mean, all banks realize there's plenty of opportunities also around the digital assets and blockchain. Maybe not, let's say, some of the well-known cryptocurrencies in general, but the broader, applications of blockchain in technology.
Okay, I see. And how do you see AI and blockchain evolving in the next, 3 to 5 years?
I think, look, for us as BCG, AI is absolutely a major sort of trend and a bet where we are also ourselves building capabilities.
Okay.
It's very clear, our clients need it, and it's also very clear. I think most innovation that will happen in the banking sector will be AI enabled. I think over the past 24 months already, we have supported many of our banking clients in Saudi, UAE, and all around the region on deploying AI. And I think what's super exciting about it is the use cases for AI are across the entire banking value chain, from customer-facing operations to all the way, IT. So plenty of opportunities, and I think a lot of very good traction already.
Right. And I feel like it's so important to bridge that gap in AI because, it's growing on a daily basis. And there's so many people that still are learning how to use ChatGPT, and how do you bridge that gap? And it's great to see that I think, a company like your company and you are kind of helping that gap close down more and more and teaching people and teaching them how AI could be more useful in their lives, right?
I think that is a very good point because obviously the technology is so new, right? I mean, this is I think once in a lifetime sort of opportunity where so much innovation was adapted so fast, and our clients are upskilling. We are upskilling. The entire world is somehow learning how do we even use AI, and the pace of change is fantastic. I'm so happy that we are part of it.
Exactly. Tell me one more thing. You did pick one of these questions to be your favorite. In your experience, how can financial institutions best strike a balance between legacy infrastructure and agile innovation?
Look, I think the reason why this is such an interesting point is because I have spent most of my career working with, let's say, the traditional banks, right? And obviously there, regulation, compliance, central bank, they set for the right reasons a lot what you can and what you cannot do. I think over the last 5 to 10 years, of course, this has changed, and I think many of the fintech ventures they picked an area where they can innovate very quick. They can remove a lot of the regulatory burden, and what we see is, of course, this enables the innovation to progress so much faster.
Right.
And I think that is super exciting. And to be honest,
of course,
many of my banking clients they are sort of borrowing from that playbook where they try to see, well, can we somehow, besides our traditional business, also enter other areas where we're able to innovate faster, much quicker. And what happens is they often do it in a partnership with a fintech or another company.
I see. Yeah. That's great. Tell me one more thing. What do you think is going to be in your wallet in 10 years' time?
Wow.
Will there be still cash? Will there be only cards? How do you think it's going to look like?
I think it's going to be maybe my Emirates ID and that's it.
That's it, right?
Yeah. I think, look, definitely the trend is very clear.
So you won't have a wallet at this point?
Possibly not. I think in most economies, cash is being absolutely replaced by digital payments. in some economies, I think up to 80% of all payments are already digital. In many countries, you actually will be surprised. It is the government and the central bank that maintains and basically enforces that banks still retain cash in ATMs and branches. But what we see from customers, I mean, convenience of a digital wallet and digital payments, of course, it is much more convenient. So I think that is where the world is going.
Right.
And 10 years from now, hopefully, it is all just digital.
If I could just press my phone and pay, why should I?
Indeed,
carry cash or carry cards. One more question for you, Martin. If you could give all of our young, let's say, entrepreneurs, leaders out there some sort of pieces of advice, since you are a prominent leader in your company, what sort of advice would you give to all those other young people out there that want to, maybe have your career path one day?
Definitely. I think, look, especially if we are interested in career in fintech, right? I think the broader ecosystem is very, very important. You want to pick a place where it's booming, there's a lot of talent, plus there's a lot of capital available. That's why I'm so excited to be here in the Middle East, because the scene is buzzing. There's plenty of very, very interesting people building exciting ventures. And also, as I said, plenty of capital to actually fund the growth. So definitely exciting space to be in. Pursue the passion, and here is the place to do a lot of cool things.
Move to Dubai, guys, right?
Indeed.
Move to Dubai, move to Saudi. Absolute pleasure speaking to you today. We wish you the best of luck. Stay tuned to our interview coming on entrepreneur.com very soon.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you.